Welcome back to Total Party Kill. It's me, Tony Sindelar. Am I a dungeon master? I'm more like a purveyor of heroes. In this adventure, I'm not your dungeon master. We've turned everything on the head. We are continuing our Revenge of the Kobold scenario where I control 5 adventures for now until someone get murdered. And our players control 5 evil, despicable, villainous kobolds who have come back home to find people sleeping in their beds. That's right. Our heroes are the monsters and our monsters are the heroes, or something like that, because it's time for the kobolds to have their revenge. Allow me to introduce our kobolds in order based on their initiative order. Starting at the top, it's Aline.
Hello. My pronouns are she, her. I am playing Zesnix, the cleric. Pronouns they, them. And Zess has an awesome giant rat named Tess.
I also realized I introduced Aline not using your last name. I'll just say for completion's sake, Aline Sims. I always think of
like Cher.
Yeah.
Or Prince.
There was an early time on The Incomparable when I think I had only been on like 3 episodes, and Lex was actually hosting something, and he introduced me just by first name because he was concerned about mispronouncing my last name, and I did not think that was the appropriate choice to make there, and he would prefer that I stop telling the story. But here we are. Next up, it's James Thompson.
My pronouns are he, him. I am playing Gesto Ohmsman, Kobold Artificer, and also Pesto, his robot squirrel companion, friend, life partner, and may never leave this small corridor.
Mm-hmm. Also joining us, Kathy Campbell.
Hi, my pronouns are she, her, and I am playing Dadi, who is also she, her. And hey, Tony, how can you tell how much a kobold weighs?
I don't know, Kathy. How can you tell how much a kobold weighs?
Well, they do come with scales.
Next up, it's Annette Weirster.
I am playing Sneck, who is a kobold fighter, and I have no companions, but I am pretty tough and super not smart.
Oh, and I have a companion named Princess.
And last in our kobold tribe here, it is one Steve Lutz. Hi, Steve.
Hello, it is me. I'm playing Yubnub, an evil kobold warlock. Although from my perspective, the heroes are evil.
And from that perspective, there are 5 adventurers who have invaded your domain. They include, in initiative order, Dink the Halfling Rogue, Dogren the Dragonborn Fighter, Ogden the Dwarven Cleric, and Zedric the Eladrin Wizard, and Rena Elven Ranger. They did come with a wolf and 3 henchmen that have all died to your traps laid throughout the den. They still have a single henchman and an owl as backup for them. Right now, to set the scene, the kobolds are still all kind of crowded in the entryway to their own den. In the chamber beyond, Dink the Rogue and Ogden the Cleric are fighting with a robot squirrel, James Thompson. Rena the Ranger has just entered the fray, and we know that Dogren the Fighter and Zedric the Wizard are elsewhere in the chamber, but probably on their way here. Unfortunately for them, there are some traps between them and the rest of the kobolds. Zesnix, as played by Aline, you are at the top of the order. How are you doing? I think you've taken some damage.
A little bit. I have 19 of my 24 hit points.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not too terrible. I do have a question though. I feel like Zedric should be a bard because then he could be Zedric the Entertainer, because every time I hear Zedric,
yes,
my brain is like Zedric the Entertainer every single time.
Sorry.
I'm just
throwing that
out there. Yeah. Anyway, I think Zess is ready to hit some things with their mace. So
now there is ahead of you an area that you know is a poison dart trap, but it has been activated and darts have hit Rena the Ranger. So I think you know it's safe to cross. I'm asking
poison dart trap activated. Poison dart trap activated. Poison dart trap activated. Okay.
I'm asking that in slightly a questioning tone because I'm not sure if it's safe to cross.
Pesto gives you a
Craftmaster.
thumbs up to acknowledge your correct statement.
And I do have a question for. Okay, I need to read through things because do we get advantage due to pack tactics?
If there's
Yeah.
someone within 5 feet of,
Pesto automatically imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of a creature that it can see within 5 feet, provided the attack roll is against a creature other than the defender. So basically, if Pesto is next to those two, they are now rolling with disadvantage.
Technically,
Okay, but-
different than what Aline was asking about.
But yeah, I have
yes.
pack tactics too. Also, if I'm
Yeah.
standing next to you, I can shield. I can give you protection.
So all kobolds get pack tactics. I think Aline's asking, do you need to be with another kobold to get pack tactics, or do you just need to be with a rat to get
pack tactics
Yep, or
says
pesto.
if one
Does
of
it
your
say
allies
ally?
is within 5 feet of the creature. So
Is Pesto an ally? I think
I
Pesto's an
think
ally.
so.
does
I
not
think so.
specify kobolds.
yeah,
So I think yeah.
and the giant rat.
So
Okay.
I think as long as you are not alone, Zesnix, you are you have advantage.
Okay. Hang on, I might want to retcon all of this though.
Okay.
Because
Zesnix and Rat charge into battle, or do they not?
So I have 2-weapon fighting, but I only have 1 melee weapon. So if we manage to kill somebody, I might want to pick up a melee weapon.
Mm.
But my crossbow actually does more damage than my mace. So I think what I actually want to do is I do want to get across our trap barrier here. And I do want.
I will point out, I think your chance of hitting is higher though, because you'll have advantage with your pack tactics, right?
Is pack tactics only for melee?
I don't think so. I think it just an
Okay.
ally needs to be within 5 feet. Yeah, any attack roll.
Okay. All right. So with that said, I think also I noticed that Ogden I probably noticed that Ogden healed Dink a little bit because I
True.
hit Ogden. So I'm gonna yell, get the healer, and I'm gonna aim at Ogden again with advantage here. And not quite as well as last time, but it's still a 19 to hit.
19 definitely hits Ogden in the Ogden tries to get his shield up, and you get him like right in the torso with another crossbow bolt.
Just
Ogden
what
is
I like
taking Ogden does not like this turn of events.
I
That
think
is-
He preferred kobolds that you could kill as a free action.
Ogden is going to yell out something like, "You non-human scum," and Dink is going to turn and look.
Yeah.
'Cause he's
Also,
really racist.
Ogden is a dwarf, so that's
Oh yeah, well, he really likes humans. What can I say?
I guess he's wow. Let's
I mean, he thinks he's a human.
yeah. I really want to get into Ogden's human supremacy backstory. That sounds fun. What internet? Let's look through Ogden's internet browsing history. This will provide. So Ogden's taking some damage, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
Zesnix?
8 points of damage.
All right.
Um,
Ogden is not happy. Let me just check here. How much damage has Ogden taken total? Because I think Ogden's probably bloodied. Yeah, Ogden is bloodied.
and I don't think I can do anything else. Oh, that's why I wanted to do a melee attack. Okay. Heck. No, well, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. I did 8 points of damage. I think I want to wait to send Tess in. So that is my turn.
All right. Dink the Rogue is next. Dink is not feeling confident about this whole situation and would like to regroup given the number of kobolds and rats pouring
Run
into
away!
the hole and the durability thereof. Dink heads into this hallway and almost trips on the. It looks like at first there's like somebody has just like upended a big pot of chili here.
I will say, did Dink just run
Incarnate?
away from Pesto?
Dink did just run away from Pesto. Pesto wants to nip at Dink.
I think that's gonna happen.
Yep.
I think that sounds like a good plan.
So, well, let's see. I rolled a 13, and that plus. Do I just do an action? Like,
I think so. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so that is a 17.
Oh, you know what? Dink is cunning. Dink can take the disengage as a bonus action. So sorry, Pesto. But Dink flips away without provoking and runs away. Dink's a rogue. Did I mention that?
Yeah, he's gonna be dead soon.
All right. Dink heads into the hallway of blades that I think the kobolds know to not use themselves. Sees the sliced and diced henchman on the floor. Pauses briefly to consider what's going on there. And rolls a perception check. Ooh, this time I have rolled a very good roll. I think it's probably an 18. I think unmodified. Yeah, 18. So is 18 enough to notice
It is.
horizontal blades?
It's an 18 to detect. So
that's the number. So Dink is then gonna yell out, I may have missed one. Well, sorry. Dink is going to then exclaim something about having not noticed a trap until just now and attempt to disarm it.
it's a 15 to.
I just found an extra trap, a bonus one. They must have just brought it in. Yeah.
All right. Dink has rolled a 14
He does not disarm
to
it.
disarm this. What happens to horizontal blades when they are not disarmed? Do they activate or are they just not disarmed?
Let's see. I mean, because we're past the initial discovery.
While the trap is not disabled, any medium-sized creature entering the area within 10 feet of the trap activates it, causing it to immediately make an attack as a free action.
If the trap
All
was
right.
not detected beforehand, which it was, there's advantage. So it's an
Yeah.
attack without advantage.
but
But it's
Doesn't say
still
anything
plus
happens
6
on
to
a
hit.
failed disarm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he
but
has
he
not
won't
activated
trigger
yet.
it anyways because he's a small.
He's small.
He's small,
Small.
and he knows where it is.
So
All
he,
right.
does he think he's disarmed it?
No, I think he knows he hasn't.
Well, he's cocky enough.
He is cocky.
Yeah,
I think he would
close.
think that.
He's so
Mm.
cocky.
I hate him. I hate him
kill
the
him.
most.
likes
He's
I
such a
think
dink.
Dink knows there's more work to be done here. Meanwhile, back in the main chamber, Jesto.
Oh, that's me. I heard the cry to kill the healer, and we are pack animals. We're not animals. We're people. So I'm
Kobolds.
Yep.
We're
Team
pack
Kobold.
Better than people.
Yeah. So I am going to try and shoot the pious one with a crossbow.
Oh, I didn't even take into account. I think. Oh no, they weren't saving throws. Dink is baned, but Bane is just saving throws and attacks, right? Not ability checks.
Attack, roll, and saving throw.
Got it. All right,
So no.
got it. So Ogden is being attacked by Jesto.
I rolled a 13 plus 5, 18.
You attack successfully.
Hurrah! 1d8 plus 3. That is a 7. That is 10. Whatever damage that is, damage. Piercing damage.
Okay. Ogden is looking very unwell.
Well, you know who he's next to. It's Pesto. So I think Pesto is going to go for some vein somewhere.
Dwarves are full of veins.
Some
Femoral. Go for the femoral artery.
Mhm.
Is that a
Oh
mining
no,
joke?
no! That's an artery, not a vein.
Okay, I think
sorry.
No, I will take the notes
Correct.
that arteries better. Anyway, where's a good artery? Where is the femoral artery?
Face.
I think it's in the
There's a lot of
leg.
arteries in there.
Leg. Okay, like
Yeah.
up the trouser leg.
Ah,
And that.
this is reminding me of an incident that happened in student housing.
We can edit that out. That was a
No.
17.
17 will hit.
And that is going to be 8 force damage.
All right. Ogden goes down. Let me tell you about all of the awesome healing powers Ogden had to deploy on his friends that are never going to happen. He spoke so many languages. He had a sacred flame. He had a special preserve life ability that they gave him. So many spells. Yeah. Yep.
And what he has now is a squirrel in his trousers.
Mm.
And we haven't even left the hallway.
Mm. Yeah.
So
All set, James.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I should dive into one of those little vents.
This might be the time to scatter.
Yeah, okay.
Scatter!
Not sure you've got enough move. You
I
could get to
haven't
it.
moved.
Yeah, but you only have probably a 30, right?
Let's see.
That gives you 6 squares, and it takes
I've-
10. It takes 10 of that speed to get into the tunnel.
I've got 40 feet. So,
So you might want to set yourself up for next time.
yeah, okay. So I'll move down here. Right, that is the dynamic duo's turn.
All right. Dottie, you're
Oh,
next.
you were talking about pesto. Sorry, I thought you meant yourself.
All right. So obviously I heard, the poison dart trap get activated. So I know that something came
Mhm.
around the corner.
Oh, and you saw arrows fire in this
And I
direction
saw the
from
arrows. Yeah. Yeah. And so I'm gonna come down here so I can see who's gonna die.
that. Mhm.
As I cast Thunder Wave, by saying, "Hey, what did the thunderstorm do when it felt it wasn't getting paid enough?" Went on lightning strike,
Uh,
and the thunder rolls.
Take 10 psychic damage, Tony.
You are
Mm.
such a good bard. I love this.
So each creature in a 15-foot or cube originating from me.
So you had to move a little closer.
Okay, but I can't okay, I'll move a little closer.
Picture you reading from Ye Big Book of Ancient Bard Jokes.
She wrote
That's
that book.
exactly. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll move up there. Makes a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Let me just check Rena's Constitution modifier. +1. Exciting stuff. 17 for Rena. I feel good about that. Oh, but when you are
Oh,
poisoned?
but wait.
Oh,
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So.
not saving throws. Got it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But wait, half damage on a success.
Yeah. And isn't pushed, but it doesn't matter because you're against the wall. So 2d8 thunder damage. 1 and 4, so 5.
All right. So Rena will take 5 thunder damage and it's pissed off at you.
Oh my god, how dare you!
Thank you.
Haha! I'm so funny. Let me have a conversation with myself.
Finally, I trapped the players into living the Dungeon Master lifestyle. Not so great, is it? Snack, I think you're next.
Yeah, I am going to follow Dottie's lead and stand beside her and get out my crossbow. And since I'm beside her, I get advantage, right?
Yeah. No. Oh, I think
She has to be. She has to be
the ally
adjacent to
has
the
to be
enemy.
next to your target. Yeah, your
Oh,
enemy
okay.
has
Next to the
have
target. Okay.
It's not just moral support.
Go
In that case, I'm just going like right up in her face and going to roll a 15.
15 will hit Rena.
Then
Oh,
I am going to roll damage. This is 1d8.
You all
plus
are
2.
sturdier kobolds
So
than I
6.
expected. All right, Rena is
6.
pretty badly hurt, bloodied, and upset,
I'm poisoned.
and poisoned. Not a great day.
ew.
Is upset a status effect thing?
Mhm. It's a disposition.
I'm
It's a way
going
of
to
being.
enter in my Facebook status that I'm upset right now.
All right, Dogrin the fighter is next, and Dogrin, I guess it does not know what's going on, and does not like
Doesn't
that
care.
he doesn't know what's going on. Let's see here. The question is, which way is Dogrin going to run to enter the fray, having not known exactly what's going on? Evens will run left. Odds will run south. Odds is south. Dogrin heads south into the room and sees Dink kind of fidgeting over some mechanism in the walls. I think now it looks like Trapmasters tell me, or kobolds who live here, looks like there is space that Dogrin can kind of shimmy around without triggering this trap. Is that true?
If he knows which square to avoid, sure.
All right. Well, I think Dogrin is going to try and roll a perception.
I don't know which squares to avoid, says Dogrin.
Dogrin will attempt to observe which squares to avoid by rolling a 16 minus 1 is a 15. I don't think that is enough to avoid the trap, and
No.
so blunders through the blade traps. So the blade traps activate.
Is that going to hit Dink?
Is that an ability check anyway?
Yeah, probably would have been an ability check, so probably would have been a disadvantage because
Yeah.
he's poisoned. So extra doesn't quite get. He's all woozy, kind of hungover, and thinks he's being sidestepping it, and subtly steps into the blades. Dink is not going to be attacked by these, but Trapmaster James, please roll me an attack with the blades on Dogrin.
Okay, so plus 6 to hit. We have a 19 plus 6, a 25.
Dogrin yells out in pain as several blades hit him right in his dart wound.
Ooh, right in the dart wound.
Does he... Are there any statuses that take effect with this? Or am I just... No.
It's like just hit.
46.
Yeah, 46.
46?
He takes 20 bladey damage.
Ooh.
Ow! Oh, all right. Dogrin is going to spend the rest of his turn as a bonus action to gain 10 hit points back. Using
That's a good
his
roll.
second wind ability. Yeah,
We
Dogrin
should have
is
just
not
bought
great.
blades and stuck them everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, blades
Yeah.
are so
The
good.
blades is a pretty good trap. It
Blades
seems like,
overpowered,
given-
and we don't trigger them. So
No.
you don't even have to worry about them. Unless
All
They
right.
somebody triggers it
maintain
while you're standing
themselves.
next to
They're,
them.
they're lubricated by the blood of our enemies.
I feel like it has to be a mistake that it was not required to reactivate those on use.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's a mistake I'm happy to take advantage
Yeah,
of.
we'll yes. It's good
Dogrin
for
takes
us.
up a placement here next to the hallway, next to the entryway to that chamber where you all are fighting, ready to murder some kobolds. Yubnub.
Yes, sir. Yubnub is Yubnub. Yubnub is my
Is your-
Japanese speaking cousin.
Yeah.
Let's see. He's going to start making his way towards the exit hole as well, bringing his little rat pal Wicket with him. We'll turn around and let's see. Since Ogden has died, he will transfer as a bonus action the hex to Rena. So she is now hexed.
Don't like that.
And he will send an Eldritch Blast her way, with, I guess, what is it, advantage because there's pack tactics and this is an attack.
Mm-hmm.
And he rolls a 2, so I'm pretty sure a 6 isn't going to get it done. So let's try again. And this time it's a 4 for a total of 8. So attack's not working out too great for Yubnub today.
All
But
right.
he is in the vicinity of the hidey hole. So if he has to make a hasty retreat, it's a very doable thing. And that's it.
All right.
Great turn, everybody.
Good
Yeah.
job.
All right, Zedric the Mystical, Zedric the Entertainer is next. Let's
Come
see.
this way, Zedric.
Zedric and henchmen head in here and see all kinds of not great stuff going on in terms of where you have, there's
Lots of blood.
Yeah, there's 2 eviscerated henchmen and a bucket of dragonborn blood on the floor. Zedric says, I don't like... Well, sorry. Zedric says something about not liking the look of this.
I don't like the look of this.
Thank you. And uses phase step to teleport to the other side of the room. The henchman tries to cross the room. Loyal to the end.
It feels like somebody should be able to call out.
I mean, he.
They
It's
don't
not-
know his name.
It's not Zedric.
Oh, this is Hubert.
No, but
so-
they don't know his name.
No.
Yeah.
We
No,
know
we
that
know
that's
Hubert.
Like, and we
Uh,
love him, but needs to
James,
die.
roll me a quick blade attack on Hubert. Hubert's armor class is 12.
Well, that was a 16 plus 6. So let's just say he is cubed.
All right. Hubert is diced into many little pieces. Zedric makes kind of a clucking noise with his tongue of disgust. Annette.
Ew.
Thank
Sorry.
Oh, is Rena baned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
no, but she's poisoned.
I think she's
Poisoned.
baned too because I see another.
No.
icon.
No,
I was
the
using
heart.
the heart symbol is Bane.
Poisoned and hexed.
Poisoned and hexed.
Oh, that's the hex.
I know it's so confusing, all of these.
All right. Well, the good news is I have the adventurers all clustered together in one room, ready to do battle with you. Also, I think Zedric got to bring his owl with him when he teleported.
Did the owl cross the blades?
has
No.
to
A
step
small
on
creature,
the.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just read about other things Zedric can do here. Okay. I think, let's see, Zedric. Face step was a bonus action. So you know what? I think Zedric is gonna poke his head around the corner here and do some magic. And I'm just thinking about what magic I want to do.
You mean behind that closed door?
Cedric, I think the door's still open. You think Dink carefully
No,
closed
we've got
all the
those
doors
like fire
behind him?
safety things that close the doors
No,
because
I
you
think-
you don't want to fire in a dungeon.
Look, I expect animated doors to open and
Yeah.
close.
Dunk, dunk. Let's see.
It does
here.
seem like Dink would close the
I
door
think
behind him.
the
He wants
the
to create an
doors were
impediment.
It's a very secret roguey thing to do.
Yeah.
opening and shutting them is a bonus action. I remember reading somewhere.
Yeah.
Free action, but yeah.
I think that Zedric is just going to open up with Shatter. Is what Zedric is going to do.
Boy. Don't like that.
Yeah, Zedric is going to open up with Shatter, a point Zedric can see within range
Should
60
do
feet.
be.
So I think I'm going to put this 10-foot radius
tatters.
sphere. So basically, Wicket, Yubnub, Zesnix, Pesto, and Tess are all going to be within the range of a Shatter. You all need to do a Constitution saving throw. Your target is 13. 13 or higher will succeed.
Nat 20.
You're still going to take half damage on a success.
What did we need to hit?
13.
Not so much.
I rolled a
Not so much.
17 for pest.
Finally, everything's coming up heroes.
So what did Pesto take damage? What was the...
That's just made of metal, right?
Yep.
19 damage, or if you succeeded, 8. I guess 8 damage.
I did succeed. So
Did you roll it twice? Because you got disadvantage on a saving throw due to being made of metal.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
well,
a shatter thing.
let's try that again. No, it's still not bad. That was a 13 plus
Excellent.
something 4.
All right. So you succeed. So you're going to take 9 damage.
9.
What is the situation as this peal of thunder rips through the chamber here? How are people doing?
Not
Pesto,
great.
Did I kill any rats?
Well, Pesto has 6 hit points left.
Oh, I,
I didn't roll for Wicket.
Tess. Totally spaced it.
Well, let's see. Wicket takes half damage, but I think half damage is still a kill. They
On a
only
rat.
have 7, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think we're all out of rats.
Oh, bye,
Princess
rats.
is okay.
Yeah, we got one. And
Finally, you may have taken
Tess is
out
gone.
Ogden, but we have murdered 2 rats. Zesnix and Yubnub, how are you?
Not great. I've got you said 19 was the roll?
Yeah.
I got 5 left over.
I'm down to 11 HP.
All right. Well, that's Cedric. Things aren't looking good for Rena. Rena is cornered up in the corner. I guess that's how that works. By Snack. Rena drops her bow, pulls out a short sword, and would love to really not be here. But you've blocked her. You blocked her in. Rena is going to lash out at Snack with a short sword attack.
haha.
Let's see. +5 to hit. Critical fail.
Good.
Back at ya.
And technically, I have to roll twice and take the lower. I'm not going to do that. She's all woozy from the poison coursing through her veins. She says something in a kind of half asleep sadness voice that sounds like this, Kathy.
I totally missed.
Thank you. Zesnix, you are next. That is Aline.
Yeah.
You're
I don't
next
know
to a hatch.
whether
You're
I
badly hurt.
should-
You've lost a rat.
I have healing. I have cure wounds.
I also have cure wounds, so we can get both of you on your feet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to attack Raina instead of healing myself. Poison damage doesn't really do much with her at this point in time. Yep, so I think I'm just going to go again with my crossbow.
We haven't used any of our pots either.
Oh, you
I
have it.
forgot the pots.
Yeah, because the pots can.
Throw all the pots.
18 to hit. And that is right on the corner of the thing. Let me roll that again. That is 8 points of damage.
Oh, so badly hurt.
I'm also gonna yell, "Hey, everybody! There are a bunch of people in this room over here." Like, I attacked Raina because pack tactics.
You're totally in the conservatory.
the
That is
Blade
the
room.
traditional
Yeah, they're in the
Kobold
blade
name for the room that is full of blades. That's where
Yeah.
you conserve.
Yep.
You conserve blades there. Yes.
Yeah.
We do.
Yep.
And I'm also just gonna look at Tess and little kobold tears.
Mhm.
Little kobold tears. But that's my turn.
All right. Dink the rogue is next. Dink is feeling kind of ashamed about. He did leave his dwarven friend to die. That guy was a little racist though, and he totally forgot to both to notice his trap. And there's a, he is waist deep because he's a halfling in henchman bodies now that have been killed by this trap he didn't disarm. So I guess he's going to just try real hard to disarm this trap, even though it's unclear if that is tactically what the group needs anymore. Critical success for Dink. The horizontal blades are permanently disarmed.
I wouldn't say that.
Are they permanently gone, or can they be reactivated?
It doesn't say they can be reset.
I think that he's
But
probably.
it doesn't say that they can't.
I'm going to say that they can't. I suspect he has removed kind of like the moving parts of them. So, yeah.
Well, it does say the trap master can, when standing adjacent or within the space of a trap that has been disarmed or disabled, you can use your bonus action to reset it. You cannot use this ability on traps that have been completely destroyed.
All right, we'll say that technically this could be reactivated, but Dink lets his friends know that it's safe now.
Yeah, like they trust him after
I think he's just gonna quietly be like, "Yeah, it's good."
They're still going to sidestep around it every time they go through.
Yep. Jesto, you're back in the main chamber. There's some dead rats. There's a badly wounded ranger. There's a dead dwarf. There are your friends.
Who needs healing most?
I've got 5
Sounds
hit
like
points.
Yub-Nub, yeah.
Okay, I am going to rock up to you, avoiding the bodies piling up around you, and I am going to cure wounds, which will give you 1d8 plus 2 health back, which gives you 6.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
And
still bloodied, but feeling better. If bloodied were a thing in 5e.
What else can
and it is.
Can I do anything else? Any bonus actions? Nope. No, I don't think I can do anything else. I think Pesto, on the other hand, is going to dive into this tunnel, is going to emerge on the other side here, and is then going to activate their repair mechanism, which is going to restore 2d8 plus 2 hit points.
Okay.
Which is going to restore 6 plus 8 plus 2, 16. So Pesto is shiny and clean again. Back up to 15.
All right. Dottie is next. Snack, get ready. Dottie, Rena is still in the top corner, but you do know that I think you've probably seen, you can kind of see them around the corner over there, Dogrin and Zendrick, if you
so
maneuver to have perfect line of sight on them, but you're aware of their presence.
Nub and Zestnik, how is your healing? Like how dead-ish feeling are you?
If you had to put a number on it.
Yeah.
I'm still just hanging in there with 11 hit points, but I think regardless, let's see who's going to go. Like Dagger gets a chance to go before I do, and I'm in his path. So
okay,
maybe, I don't know, a well-lobbed glue pot or something might do something about that, or I don't know.
Well, because I was thinking of coming down and curing wounds.
That would be great. I mean, but if I may still get lopped at next turn. We'll see.
Yeah. Mainly because I have a perfect joke, so I need to run down.
Well, if that's the case.
So you see this stick in my hand. Some might call it a spear, but I'm going to call it a lance because I'm going to come over and say, you've been ambulanced and give you healing wounds.
You're right. That was perfect.
Yep.
God.
1d8 plus 2. Do I roll, right? Not the person being healed?
Yeah, roll it.
Okay.
It's your turn. You have to roll the
3
dice.
plus 2 is 5.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And then I don't think I have any.
Now, I'm just gonna warn you that I think Dogrin and Zedric are the like linchpins of the group. So it's great that you've taken out Ogden, and I don't think Rena is much longer for this world. But like those two, especially if they're together, which they are right now, are not to be messed with.
Dink
But
is
I
also
guess we're gonna
present.
mess with.
We're
Or at
gonna.
least, yeah. I mean, not to be taken as trifling.
We can dash through some tunnels,
Yeah.
heal up a little more, and then come back at them.
Yes.
There may be, playing hit and run with them on your terrain may be the way to handle it versus just all out fight with them.
I can't figure out my move on this thing. How far can I move?
It's probably
I'm 30 feet.
Okay.
So
So
six squares.
6 squares.
Okay. So
count
I
squares.
can't make it again to the hole, right?
Not,
'Cause I'm
I
pretty-
guess you're near it.
Yeah, because I'm pretty squishy, so I want to make sure.
Now, that said, I think the mage gets to go again before your next turn. So separating yourself from the rest of the group might be a good idea.
Okay. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so like,
You'd need
Not wicked.
4.
I can't move. How does it count diagonally? Like,
You
5.
can just diagonals one. Yeah.
okay,
One square
1,
diagonally.
2, 3.
So you had to move a couple to get over there, and then you're going to move back, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you
basically.
move 2? Because if you only moved 2 to get there, then you.
Oh well, I came from here,
So you had to move
Oh,
one,
okay. So,
two,
yeah.
3.
so one,
Okay, 3. So then you move back there.
yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I stole Wicket. I'm sorry. I was going to give him a burial. And Princess is coming with me.
All right.
All right. That's
Sneck, you are still blade to blade with Rena.
And I am going to 21
Oh no!
to hit.
Roll damage.
And that is 10 points.
Rena is aghast and with her dying words as she is slain by a kobold.
oh
That's a gastitude if I've ever heard it.
Perfect. All right. I think Dogrin is next. Just reminding myself what Dogrin can do.
I feel like I'm next.
Mm-hmm.
I think perhaps I'll take a nap.
Wise choice.
Real quick, Dogrin and Zedric, what type of armor do they have?
You would have seen Dogrin is wearing chainmail and has
Okay.
a shield. Zedric is a mage, so I think he does not have armor per se.
Okay,
He's
so
wearing
one would say that
robes.
Dogrin is wrapped in metal, right?
I would say that Dogrin
Just
is wrapped
asking
in
for a
metal.
friend.
Mm-hmm. So Dogrin will step into the hallway here and sees several kobolds kind of clustered in an area. And Dogrin opens up his mouth because he is a dragonborn and lets loose a beam of lightning that crackles across the room,
Not good.
hitting several of you. So, I need Yubnub, Jesto, and Dottie to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. I have rolled 18.
You dodge out of the way and get singed for 3 lightning damage.
Okay.
All right, I got a 20.
You also dodge out. You hit the ground flat, but get singed for 3 lightning damage.
Mine's
Yep,
a stinking
no.
12.
12 is what you needed to hit. So you just get barely scorched for 3 lightning damage.
Oof. Okay.
And Dogrin like beats his shield with his sword and says, "Come over here." Oh, sorry. Dogrin beats his shield with his sword and berates the kobolds to engage him in combat. And it sounds like this, Steve.
Come over here and engage me in combat, you kobolds. Thanks for the
Perfect.
assist. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right. There is a weird thing where I feel like your order of characters is right next to your the player characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're theoretically, should be randomly distributed, but Yubnub, you are in the middle of the room. You are slightly crackling with electricity that has eaten away some of the hit points you just regained.
Don't love it.
What will you do? Dogrin, the Dragonborn fighter, stands across the room from you, blocking the doorway.
Yeah. Huh. Got many options here.
There's always the hole in the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I think that's going to happen for sure. Although we should probably come up with where we're going to go if we're all going to disappear and reappear somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I think the people who are wounded should go far away, probably. But I like
Not
the
too far away because we still need.
Yeah, I just think
going to that one right above us is really far for the heroes to get to.
Yeah, that seems like the farthest or to the upper right. Either way, they're not going to know where we're at. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a little.
I'm assuming that their goal is to kill us rather than to escape.
Yeah, but I want to make sure that we don't, pop up. Like, for instance, where Pesto's at right now, I think in that room, the door is probably open to it. So they could probably see if we appeared in there, which is not great.
Pesto's.
Good job, Pesto. All right. First of all, I will remove my Bane from the dead Rena and reapply it to Dagrin.
Nice choice.
And since my attack rolls are not really doing what I would like, has he been hit? Yeah, he did. He did get hit, right?
I don't.
He got hit by the trap.
He got hit by blades. Yeah, he got hit by some blades.
So he has lost.
He's not been hit by a kobold. He has lost some hit points, and he is still poisoned.
But that's
technically, we put the traps there, so that is directly linked to the kobolds. So yes.
Pesto would like it to be reflected on his performance review. He did.
Okay, so if I hit somebody with a spell that requires a saving throw, is that considered an attack? For purposes of things like hex or?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering if I should take the extra damage or not if I hit him. First, we got to see if we're going to hit him. So I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Oh, that's a good one.
Dagrin.
Nice.
So there's the sound of a dolorous bell.
Dolorous bell.
Yeah. So he must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
That is not Dogrin's specialty.
That's what I'm hoping, because.
I rolled another critical.
Oh, filthy dog.
Dogrin is not wise. He is, he is focused mainly on battles, but he is the son of a bell maker, and he knows he knows who the bell tolls for, and so he shakes off your Dolorous.
Well, I hate it, but
does anything happen on a success?
No, it's a cantrip, so it's just
okay.
It's a hit or nothing.
Okay.
All right. So, seeing that nothing has happened once again in response to my powerful magics. I'm going to head south and duck into that trapdoor.
Because a wizard is about to fill this area with magic.
Just before my head disappears below the level in Draconic, I shout out, "Meet me in the dining hall."
Okay.
Which is that room to the northwest.
All
and I suddenly reappear in there.
Did you put your? Oh, okay. I was like, you're
scrolling,
on your way.
I'm alternately scrolling and selecting my character.
All right, cool. I was like, where's the trapdoor?
Don't step on that poison barrel.
All right. Zedric, the mystical Zedric, the entertainer, is next. Zedric is feeling magical and ready to enter the fight. Let me just check the math on a spell. Zedric holds his hands with thumb touching thumb, fingers spread, and is going to cast a 15-foot cone. Who can I get in a 15-foot cone? He's going to move over here, I think, to do this. Oh, maybe I have to get a lot closer. Maybe maybe Zedric, you're not as clustered as you were before Yubnub left. I guess Cedric will stay safely behind Dogrin and instead just launch a firebolt into the room. Who looks most mischievous? Well, Zesnix has taken some damage, right? So he's going to cast a firebolt at Zesnix. That is a 15 plus 5 is a 20 to hit. Zesnix, you are going to take 5 fire damage.
Oh, okay. It was.
Zesnix says something haughty and snooty with an Eladrin accent. Annette.
Something snooty. No, I'm kidding. Take that, you silly little COVID or kobolds.
Says the
no, not car.
All right, Zedric is dead. Well, it would be Rita's turn, but Rita is dead. Hey, let me tell you, the rounds go a little bit faster when you have
fewer people,
player characters. Question: should we try and do more? Should we pause here? I don't think we're going to finish today.
Has it been an hour already?
I don't know. Where are we? We started at 37, so we are 10 minutes short of an hour. Is that where we are, Elaine?
I think we should. I think we should do one more round if everyone's up for it.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
Let's do one more round. All right, Zesnix is next, followed by Dink, followed by Justo, and so on. Zesnix, you are you just been scorched. You are next to a trapdoor.
All right.
A tiny trapdoor that says kobolds only.
No
bitty
owls.
trapdoor. All right. So our dragonborn friend is already poisoned.
Correct.
So poisoning him is not really worthwhile.
So if he keeps using dragon breath, it's not going to matter anyway, because I think it only affects attacks.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I'm just gonna use my trusty crossbow. Oh. I'm feeling a little bit woozy. I'm down to 6 hit points. And I, pull that crossbow up, aim the bolt, and it goes wide. I'm tired. I lost my rat friends, my kobolds, all the kobold children are laying around us, and I am tired and full of grief, and I need to heal. And so I'm just going to step into that trap door and go to the dining hall so that I can at least heal a little bit before I come and finish the job of killing these awful, awful, awful people.
It's true. All right. Dink the Rogue is next. Dink the Rogue feels a little uncertain about what to do. Now, he is brave and he is lucky. He would prefer to murder people at close range.
I like to feel.
He likes to see the light go out of their eyes.
Snack understands.
Creepy ass
but I don't know. Dink is taking a lot of damage. Well, I think Dink is going to move into the room. I think he's got a save face. He's got to look good in front of Dogrin and Zendrick after the whole, trap that murdered 3 henchmen fiasco. And so he approaches Jesto. He's got a dagger out in his hand. Actually, he's also got a short sword in his other hand. They do pretty much the same amount of damage because it's a very small short sword and a big dagger.
Short sword, long dagger.
And he is going to stab at you, Jesto. He is baned, So if I am close, we'll roll Bane and see how that does. I have rolled a 14 to hit. Would that even
will
have hit you?
Not hit.
All right, not hit. So he stabs at you and then probably looks sheepishly over his shoulder at his colleagues. Jesso, it is your turn.
Well, I am going to reach forward and grasp his hand and impart
one of his stabbing hands.
Yes,
both of his hands.
Well, I'm just going to touch the tip of one of the swords.
That's not a good place to.
And I am going to impart a large electrical pulse down said sword. Shocking touch, and I have rolled.
You sure you don't want to meet us in the dining hall?
I can probably still.
You're gonna have to disengage is the thing, unless you want to take him to take a swipe at you.
Yeah, let's be brave here.
All right.
So that's an.
You go right ahead. I'm gonna hide in the other room.
That's an 18 to hit.
That is a very good roll. Roll damage.
And that is a 7 damage.
All right. Dink is Dink bloodied? Dink is not quite bloodied, but very sad.
Okay. Then I don't think I can do anything useful. Bonus action. Nope. So I cannot. Well, I could try running away and see if he can attack me. I don't think he's going to be able to. So I'm going to make a run for the.
Dink rolls a critical fail. Dink has rolled several criticals and at least one critical fail today.
Good news for Dink. He's a halfling.
He's lucky.
Yeah.
I get to re-roll critical fails. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
Yes.
Thanks, Steve. Good news. I've rolled a 22 on the.
If we're gonna die horribly. We're gonna die horribly fairly.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I get to stab you right in the leg, Jesto, and you are going to take 6 damage, piercing damage if it matters.
Okay.
I don't know how much that inconveniences you.
Not terribly. And I presume I do not get to move. Is that correct?
No, you keep moving. It's
Okay.
not. He doesn't.
Right.
It's, most creatures don't have the ability to stop you.
Well, I'm back in the dining room.
Okay.
Pesto. Pesto's going to jump in this hole, emerge here, and run up and bite Dink.
No.
Because I don't like Dink.
Nobody does.
Ogden was a racist, but you guys have really latched on to hating Dink.
Well, it's
He's
like
super smug. And he's
smugness
traps.
versus racism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and Ogden is dead, so he's less of a. There's less concern about him now. Yeah. In the hierarchy of things you guys hate, dead racist is
no,
than
like
living smug man.
No, we didn't like Ogden either. It's just
I guess.
he's no longer active.
Yes, he's not practicing.
If Pesto dies, do we lose our trap master?
I think, yeah.
I mean, Pesto can her 2 more goes at repair can get basically nearly up to full hit points again. So I think Pesto is going to go down that hole, hopefully, at the end of this turn. We shall see.
Does Pesto have enough movement to go in and out of the hole and attack?
He was right next to the hole, right?
He's right next to a hole, so yeah.
I think so. I'm going to say
Well, it would use every time you go into the hole, it's 10 feet of movement.
And
I don't think you have enough to dart back.
I don't think I can get into the hole. I can get onto the hole.
I think Steve is basically asking, do you want to leave Pesto as like the only one left in this room?
Yeah, and if Pesto
Snack's here to.
It feels like maybe he could sneak back there and fix those horizontal blades again.
Yes.
I mean, I could do that, but
and then taunt them so they come towards him.
There is certainly a comic element to
Okay.
restoring the horizontal blades that Dink spent like 3 rounds.
All right. I like
You really want to piss off the halfling, wreck all his hard work.
I like the poetry of that. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna reactivate these blades. And
All right, I'm gonna say that Dogrin and Cedric are oblivious to Pesto darting into. I think we call this the Kobold Conservatory, where we keep our blades, and reactivating it. We'll say that the owl knows, but is unable to do
unable to
anything
tell anyone.
It's like who's at them,
Only
but
the
you
owl
know,
knows.
nobody,
Yeah.
nobody speaks bird.
Okay, so that's
All right.
That's Pesto's turn.
All right. Dottie, you are in the main area where people are fighting. Most of your friends have departed for the dining hall.
Indeed.
I would argue for. Well, what's your movement?
I don't know.
Probably 30.
30.
Yeah. So I can make it to there, but can I? Okay, 2 questions. One, are Dragonborn they don't take fire damage, right? Or there's something
it
about
depends on their.
Depends on the type of Dragonborn. This Dragonborn, you've seen him breathe lightning, so you know he is going to be
Fire is
either
probably-
immune or resistant to lightning damage.
okay, but not fire.
Not fire. Depends on the ones that breathe fire, which are red, would be immune or resistant to fire. But this
Okay.
one is kind of brass colored and does lightning instead.
And I can see him, right?
Oh yeah,
Around the door. Okay. Like
real good.
I wasn't sure of the door thing.
I think the
so-
doors have been left hanging open, which is a huge affront to Kobold courtesy, where you would all be closing doors behind yourselves. But these
Right.
adventurers were raised in a barn or something.
Yeah.
So I am going to
I bet they left all of the lights on people.
jerks. How rude. So as Dottie is running to the hole, I'm going to shout, "Hey, dragon, which is faster, heat or cold?" Heat, because you can catch a cold. And then I'm going to shoot heat metal at the chest plate.
Okay, so that heats up Dogrin's armor.
Yes, it does.
Can Dogrin do anything about that?
Any creature in physical okay. Let me read out things of it, and then you tell me what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Heat metal's a great spell.
So-
It's very powerful because he can't do anything about it, right?
The object is going to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again. If a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
All right, roll that 2d8. Yeah, so and Dogrin is either going to take off his armor, which is bad, or keep taking damage and be inconvenienced. So
7.
Does this require
All right.
concentration though? And does it matter if she leaves the room?
concentration, it does require concentration. It's up to a minute. I think as long as you keep concentrating, you're fine.
Okay.
The main thing about concentration, Kathy, is that you can't cast another spell that requires concentration. I don't know how many of your other spells require concentration. Possibly not.
Well,
very
I
many
don't
of
know
them.
how much this causes concentration, so I have no way. So nothing causes needs concentration because I can't tell.
This one you concentrate for a minute to maintain it. Every time you take damage, you have the chance that you might lose concentration. So we'll deal with that when that happens.
I was mostly concerned about it, the effects
I don't-
disappearing if she
Yeah,
ducked
it
out of the
doesn't
room,
say so I
I
can
don't
use
think
a
it- I don't
bonus
think that that's an
action
issue.
to cause the
awesome.
damage again, but it doesn't say within range or within
I would
sight
say-
or anything in the
Yeah.
thingy.
This is fantastic. I love the idea of lighting his armor on fire effectively and then just going somewhere where he can't
Eating
disrupt
away.
you.
Yeah.
And leaving.
And you could just keep
I'll be in
moving.
the other room, just
Like-
concentrating
Bye.
on roasting you inside your own armor.
If he comes into our
Roasted.
room, you just go somewhere else.
And Dottie, do you then escape through the hatch?
Yeah, absolutely. And
All
I come
right.
up with the rest of the people. And Princess goes, bye.
Snack, you are the last kobold in the room. There are
I am.
several adventures. I don't know how you want to deal with this. There is a door just to the side that leads.
I'm gonna kind of like huddle behind the corner there, but shoot at that stupid Dink with my crossbow.
Which stupid Dink? Dink, right?
And I rolled a 14.
That is Dink's armor class.
Yes. Stupid Dink. 7 points of damage.
Okay,
Ow!
Dink is real hurt. Dink is very bloodied. All right.
I'm gonna stay where I am. I have full points, and I can try and hide over here distance and see if I can.
That is a very optimistic thing to say. Dogrin is angry. Dogrin, unfortunately, is hanging back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and Dogrin is not very fast. So Dogrin lumbers across the chamber in your direction, Snack. Would love to get up close to you with a long sword that he's got. Instead, he pulls out some hand axes and whips those across the room in your direction. He's going to do 2 hand axe attacks. He's going to do them at disadvantage because he's poisoned.
He is.
I have rolled not great. What's your armor class?
18.
All right, yeah. Misses with the first 2. First one. Rolls a second one. This time he has done much better. He rolled a 19 and a 16. The 16 Dogrin's attack modifier is +6, so that is a 22. So an axe catches you in the side for 7 slashing damage. Dogrin turtles. Steve?
Oh. I axe you.
But also ow, because he's burning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Dogrin is going to use an action surge, which allows him to attack again. Is this the best choice when he is poisoned and wearing fiery armor? It is. I think we can all agree it is a choice. Second attack, I think I rolled a 15 and a 14, so that is a 20, which is going to hit you. 7 more axe damage, and 10 and a 16. Does a 16 doesn't hit you? You said you were
Nope.
8.
Nope.
But you did take several. I believe Dogrin has thrown 4 axes and hit you twice.
What was the second amount in damage?
They were both 7.
Okay.
How many axes?
Hey,
Oh,
free
wow.
axes.
He's got a lot of axes. Dogrin, Dogrin moved and threw axes. I don't think he can take his armor off as a free action because it's all strappy. Yub-nub.
Yeah. Huh. Well,
You were in the safety of the dining hall.
yeah, and I
I
think
can-
I knew where I last saw our friendly neighborhood enchanter. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do, even though I haven't been healed yet, is let's see. I'm going to say I'll be in the southeast entry room.
Oh, the library.
the
I don't want to
library.
say I'm going to meet you there, but that's where I'm going to be because I'm going to pop up and take a pot shot at that wizard.
Okay. Are you popping up
attempt
next
to, anyway.
Pesto? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
Do you think you can see him from? I don't know. You might have to move.
I
a little
got
bit.
some movement room.
Okay.
Which it's
Because
this may
he's
be a
kind of
horrible,
around.
horrible mistake.
He's around this corner, right?
Try and lure him towards you.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. If he's annoyed by me being behind
No
him,
one.
he
I
might
don't
come
think
in my
anyone has
direction.
attacked Zedric yet.
Right. And let's see.
Zedric is next.
Sorry, I always forget which one.
There's also some blades between you and him, too.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think I can see him if I move down to? I'm not sure I can.
Yeah, I think he's sufficiently around the corner. I think you need
Yeah.
to be.
Can you
in
pop
here.
up at the other one that you just came out of? Like pop your head up, pew pew, and then pop back down again.
I can't. I
in
don't-
this.
You could
oh,
take
that's an
out
interesting
Dink.
idea.
Because that's 10 each way, right? Which you would have enough to do.
Yeah, you know what? I like that.
I-
I actually
I
really
mentally
like that.
think this towards you.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
because it's hilarious. That's why I like it so much.
And it's all stuff that we would totally know because this is our home.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I pop my head up and go pew pew. And yeah, you know what? Dink is looking pretty bad.
Yeah.
There is an icon on him. What is that? Do you?
He's baned
Bloody.
and bloodied.
Baned
He's
and bloody.
baned, which means disadvantage on saving throws, right?
I think it's attacks and ability checks.
I
Yep.
think it
Attack.
saves.
No, attack and saving throws.
Oh, saving throws. Okay. You gonna
Which
make
is-
him do a saving throw?
Which
you
is
gonna tell him?
great.
You gonna talk to him about bells?
Yeah, I'm gonna get dolorous with this guy
Mm.
and try another toll the dead on him. So
All right,
wisdom saving throw.
Dink. How is your wisdom?
It's you subtract a D4. It's not disadvantage from the saving
Yes.
throw. So
Kathy, can you roll us a D4 while I find out?
Yes.
I'm searching for Dink's stats
Two.
here. So I will subtract 2. Dink's amazingly has a +1 wisdom, so we're gonna say it's effectively a minus what?
-1.
minus
-1.
one.
All right, roll in for Dink's wisdom. I rolled a 15. -1 is 14.
Yeah.
Seems not bad.
No, it only needs a 12. I'm
All right,
but
he
a
shakes it off,
minor wizard type being.
and then you disappear back into the hole.
I do. I pop my head back down.
I have to say, I mean, that's a pretty effective. You know, the heroes, if you're the only one doing that, are going to start readying actions to murder whoever pops out of the hole. But you know, being able to pop in, cast a spell, and then leave in a way where you're not vulnerable is pretty effective.
Yeah, but what I'll return back to the dining hall where
Okay.
we were before.
Zedric is at the end of the order. Zedric strides arrogantly into your front hallway here and sees Sneck across the chamber and hurls another firebolt. Let's see here. +5 to hit. Sneck, I have rolled a critical fail. Zedric tosses fire into the wall and then tries to make it look like that is what Zedric intended to do. I haven't used Quora. Zedric's familiar at all yet. Quora does have a very good fly speed. Quora is going to swoop over at Sneck and do a flyby attack. Talons. This is not the most intimidating owl I've ever met. I don't think a 16 hits Sneck. You get your shield up, and it gets a little scratched up with talons.
An owl
And,
bounces off.
Yeah, the owl bounces off. All right, that is the end of another round of combat here in Revenge of the Kobolds. 2 heroes lay dead and dying.
Woohoo!
Boo. All 4 henchmen are dead, but the 3 toughest and deadliest of the adventuring party, Jogran, Dink, and Zedric, have now met up, and I imagine them kind of like moving in a circle back to back. Zedric trying to get his armor off as it continues to melt at him as they are ready to murder you and avenge their fallen comrades. It could be anyone's battle here on Revenge of the Kobolds. Tune in next time for the thrilling conclusion, ? Of our adventure.